can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I can't hear you. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Far beyond the hazy borders of my heart, I can see a place with something like this. Every now and then I don't know what to do. Still I know that I can never go back. All these things I've seen, those hazy dreams, can't compare to what I'm seeing now. Everything looks so different that it brings me to my knees. And though I know the world of real emotion has surrounded me, I won't give in to it now. I know that forward is the only way my heart can go. I hear your voice calling out to me. You'll never be alone. What can I do for you? 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 I don't plan on looking back on my own life. I don't ever plan to rely on you. Even if by chance everything should go wrong, you come anyway and try to save me. But from time to time, it's an upward climb. All I know is that I must believe. 'Cause the truth I'm seeking always was inside of me. And when I find the world of real emotion has surrounded me, the many things that you taught me then will always be enough to get me through the pain. Because of you, I am strong enough to know I'm not alone. What can I do for you? 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 Can hear you. And if I find the real world of emotion has surrounded me, and I can't go on, you are there. The moment that I close my eyes, you comfort me. We are connected for all of time. I'll never be. And though I know the world of real emotion has surrounded me, I won't give in to it now. I know that forward is the
Oh, hello.
only way I can go.
We are zero dawning today. And if we beat the game, we have a hard cutoff at midnight. At midnight, I leave. I have stuff I gotta do. But otherwise, we beat the game tonight, which I think is well within our capability. Almost said RPG again. Hey Redbeard, how you doing? The PBG at the end makes me go. I see like red R and then BG, and I go, oh, R, or sorry, I see the PG, skipping all the B's. Go RPG. That's what it says. That's not what it says. It's not even close to what it said. It definitely is. Although I tracked down all the questions you need to get all the allies by the end, and you've got a few. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, how it goes then. I do this, and then Horizon's going to appear 1,000 times too big. You guys ready? Why don't I just do a new game capture? It's going to look really bad for a sec. Hold on. Everyone. Oh, wait, no. Oh, can I get away with it? Oh, away with it. Wee. Boop, boop, boop. But you can start off by doing the whole require quest chain with Mr. Totally Not a Viking. Mr. I'm not a Viking. I'm not Viking inspired. Our whole clan doesn't look like Vikings. Ugh, oh man. How's everyone's days been? Everyone have a good day, I hope. Hope. I gotta get the volumes rebalanced because it's currently on Fire Emblem settings. Although this is the infamous first 6-hour loading. So you said you may be getting a PS5. There is a good chance I get a PS5 on Friday. I think I should be able to do it. It depends. I can't do it until I get paid, right? Well, I can. It would just be financially irresponsible of me to do it before I get paid. You know? But Friday I should order a PS5. So I'm getting the one with the Forbidden West bundle, but I'll also probably run out and grab a old Demon Souls remake. Yeah, but I had a good day. There's a street fair nearby. Ooh, and was thinking of getting a hot dog, but they're $9 each. So you just went for a gyro. Dude, New York hot dogs, fantastic. $9, not that fantastic. Although, what can I fucking... I got Five Guys today, so it's like, what can I say about food being too expensive? Hey, Tate, how you doing? Doing all right. Haha, RPGs are my favorite type of game to play, but the PBG is an inside joke. My college best friend was his gamer tag because when he was younger, he wanted to start a YouTube channel called Point Blank Gaming. And he was the one who got me into online gaming as opposed to exclusively single-player games, so oh, that's nice. That's a wholesome story. I like that. Having burgers tonight? I had them for lunch. I hope they're enjoyable. What I really need to do is buy one of those like small grills for my backyard. Also, back to the gyro thing. Gyros are just better. I was more of a sausage dog. Was pushed up. Okay. Still $9 is wild. But I mean, like, gyro's better. The gyro is just better. All right, give it a second to come back. So I know we got to talk to Quest. So we keep going with the main quest right now. Into the Borderlands. We got to go to Pitchcliff. And we have to visit a... Wait, we don't have a lot of fast travel things left. So we wanted to go do something for that. He's my roommate freshman year of college. Did my best. Oh, that's very nice. I had a hot dog for lunch, but instead of hot dog bread, I used tortillas since I don't have any hot dog. I mean, it could be worse. You could, it could definitely be a worse combo. This is just treasure boxes. Probably shouldn't be launching bombs in the town. Craft. Yeah, right. I don't have any meats. It probably wouldn't be hard to get. Alright. Let's just make sure we kill any animals we see on the way. My favorite hot dog place in New York City, the Papaya King, is called... No! That is pain. That is pain. In your life, I'm just a big teddy bear and no twink. I'm not... Oh boy. There used to be a similar one in my neighborhood years ago, but it's now a Bank of America. Oh. Hot dog place is better. But I know New York has a big thing with a lot of people leaving since COVID. I mean, I think most cities have a lot of people leaving. Finale already? It might be next stream, but I mean, seven streams is my like is much more tip. Redbeard, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Let's get Taylor the PS5. Yeah. I'll make sure to hunt for one for sure now. Oh man. Thank you so much. That is so generous. He was giving me free stuff. Hey Dupu, your name is like the perfect shade to not be seen. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, thank you, Redbeard. I'm glad everyone enjoys that penguin. Invisible, that's me. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let me scroll up. Did I miss? Nah, they all came. Everyone came back. Oh, okay, rent is skyrocketing ridiculously. Oh, okay, okay. They're on their way back now. Oh. Well, that's a way to start stream. Thank you so much for 10 gifted subs. Everyone, if you got one, make sure to say thanks. Use the emotes. Love them. Because the penguins love you. They gifted 10! 10! They're still coming! Ah! Only 10? No, a whole 10. Don't say only. 10 is awesome. 10 is so much.
I'd have to ditch something.
Thank you. I'm, as always, completely full on materials. I don't need these. I don't need these. Give me the meat. Arby's. Thank you for the support, Redbeard. It's really appreciated. And don't say only. Please don't say only. Because it's not only. Oh my god. Alright, focus. I can do this. Then hunt to expand your materials. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Then I'd have to think. And like... We've seen me play Fire Emblem. We know I can't think. You left something on the pig? What did we leave on the pig? Oh, thank you. I didn't press the right button. I meant to be like asleep, but wanted to say thanks, Redbeard, and good luck. Thank you, thank you. I was about to say, I'm like, isn't it like late over there across the pond? Oh. But yeah, look for what you need to expand your satchel. We'll take a peek. What do we need for the set? If we can come across it, that'd be great. Oh, that was the item we needed. Cool.
Machine's quick.
That's pretty funny. Yes, friendly? Yep. Where would you be without me? A lot. Oh! With a lot fewer games to stream. You know what? They got it. They got it. They don't need me. I'm sure that they have that under control. How's the volume, by the way? Everything. I think I have it set to where it's like normally set for the game. I need to just write down what the volume settings are for each game I'm playing, considering I do like 3 a week now. Fire Emblem's always 21.6, minus 21.6 decibels. It's very loud. Grab. Volume's bussin'. Thank you, Billy. A great descriptor. I'm debating if I'm going to finish out the entirety of Dark Souls 1 with or without a controller, if I'm going to do it on mouse and keyboard. I kind of want to beat Dark Souls 1 on mouse and keyboard and then swap to 2, or swap the controller on 2. Mainly because I know they'll be hell to raise. I'll finally be surpassing one. I have just not. I mean, maybe it's because people spent a lot of their points on Roblox streams before, but I feel like I have just there's like 2 streams I've ever hit 100,000 points in. So I'm always thinking that like 100,000 is like a long time. Like the whole reason I had 500, I gotta remember. The whole reason I had 500,000 in a million was because I figured everyone would gamble, but like everyone's up there. You're at 330? Jesus Christ. I think you should swap controller when you can, but you've shown it's totally possible. Yeah, I think I'll beat 1 on... We'll see. Honestly, it's probably just down to how I feel. Redbeard has successfully paid for definitely a controller for my PC as well, which is wild. I thought about trying to get a small little so I don't use my living room, so I was trying to think if I might do like a couch, like if I could get something set up for a couch studio almost, or the what is it,
Murad's agent should be at the market
for console games. But then I was like, that's a lot of work, and I play almost everything on PC, so not gonna happen. As soon as I can get to 500k, that shit is gone. PS5 controller will work though if you want to put that money. Oh, right. You said the PS5 controller will work, so I don't need that. Perfect. No, that'd be awesome then.
He's had
That'd be
plenty
great.
of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
You're right. I keep thinking PlayStation doesn't work with like my brain is ingrained. PlayStation not. Oh, I found my controller by the way, but I don't have a cord that'll work for it. PlayStation doesn't work with PC. I keep thinking that. Did you find that Bluetooth? I think my dad. Yes, I think we have one back at the house. My dad thinks it's the right one, so he's usually pretty correct. The problem is it might be the old one, which then I just have to buy one, and that's okay. I'm okay buying a Bluetooth. Well, actually, I could get something really cheap because I'm going to be upgrading my PC at the beginning of next year around my birthday.
Well, someone left here recently, and
here
they
we
were
go.
in a hurry.
I'm rebuilding my PC and selling the old parts out. Okay, this way. And I'm going to be getting a motherboard with Bluetooth connection to it. The dongle, right. 76 times 6. Let's not think about that. Do I know how much? I don't know how much of the $6 focus. Do you pause? Let me think. I get usually like 240, 250 of gifted subs. If you gift on PC though, if you gift on phone, there's like $1 surcharge per sub. So if you gift on PC, they're $1 cheaper. Still, thank you. I won't do that math for both of us. Do I need to get on like over him? He looks pretty dead. Oh, examine.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this.
I have one I literally don't need, so I'm cool with mailing it to you. If yours doesn't work,
Those
might want to
kinda
try
maps
that
you know
before
you
you buy
better
one.
follow.
My current
That
PC
might
is
be
Bluetooth.
Pitchcliff.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
moved
see,
a
I'll
spot
see
to
if
the
mine
north.
works, and
Could
if
be
not,
Dervahl's
then
location.
I'll let
My
you
men
know.
are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
I only use Twitch on the phone. Apps is Twitch, you see SMH, my head. Yeah, I don't. It's well, actually, I believe it's the app stores that are scamming you out of the extra $1, not necessarily Twitch, but it could be Twitch as well. Honestly, who knows? Still, thank you for your support. It's crazy, and I really appreciate it. We're doing the Skyrim thing of the only correct way to go is in a straight line towards the objective. I can't believe I was able to do that. That's a familiar sound.
I'm being attacked. Help.
I'm being attacked. Help. Have I missed two for two? There you
They
go.
know I'm here now.
Cool. Give me the weapon.
For Mainspring! For the clans!
There we go. Damn. Using the weapons on these things really is useful. Kind of wish I'd been doing this more.
Good hit.
Beautiful. I used to use it for my Wiimote, but now I have a handy. Right. Yeah, the antenna on the blue. The antenna
Armor's not
actually
enough. Find
on
cover!
the motherboard is something I definitely want to like get to. The problem is I haven't swapped any of my parts because I got a motherboard water block for my custom loop, and I said, well, I'm not going to replace that for a long time, and it's been 6 years now, so. I've not cleaned it enough either. Crazy thought that the military grade laser cannon would be strong. I know, isn't it? I'm glad I just discovered that for myself. I'm trying to pick up as many healing stuff as I can because I always get to like max healing and then I just lose it all. Okay. We have a little distance to go. Oh, good, a path. Dervahl's camp. Give me the smaller bow with the heavy arrows. Load me up with that triple shot. It's probably my favorite thing. You can just like do the Legolas thing. 3 arrows at once. Basically, this question is the only actual required one prior to the finale, but there are other optional ones that can still give you more allies. Are there any you recommend? That's kind of rhetorical. Answer that after we're done this question.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or or strips them
Mayhaps.
for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right, we've got your back.
I love that armor, that guy. I love that armor. I fucking adore that armor. The helmet, at least, is sick. You know, those allies will give you Chivo if you want those sweet. Oh, a Chivo if I want those sweet gamer points. I see. I see. No, see, I already plan on replaying this game at least once on the hardest difficulty, and when I do that, I plan on doing a lot of those, like as many of the achievements as I can on that run. Generally, the way I play games when I 100% achievement hunt is I go normal playthrough first, usually on normal or hard, depending on what is best, or I hear is best. Hardest difficulty, because there's always a hardest difficulty achievement, and on that, I usually knock out stuff I want to do / fun stuff. Yakuza 0 is like that. I probably will beat the game on the hardest difficulty and then do all of the extra stuff on Legend, except maybe the optional final boss, unless I have to. I have to check my spreadsheet. And then I do a game on the easiest difficulty for any like silly achievements that I still need to finish. These guys are still chained. So I could be all stealthy about. Let's sit. Okay, interesting. What if I just. Did that? How would you react?
Revolt men. It's about to get over.
I didn't kill it. As usual, it doesn't. You're angry at me. I'm not gonna let him go now. It's best to get the rest. The problem is the ultra hard in this game is not very fun. You probably just. Okay, so I'd probably beat the game again on normal. Look, this is one of those games I could play 3 or 4 times. For sure. Can I force you into allied ship? No, I can't. That's kind of silly. All right. Silly thought on my part.
Intruders! Unleash!
Oh, hi there, Mr. Chicken that I thought would help me, but I didn't actually really want to free, so we'll do this. Why did we let him go? He is the last thing I would want to let go. Okay, hold on. Good moment or favor. Ow. Oh. It's not electricity. Going too early. Give me the part cannon. God damn. You're a one unhappy bastard. Okay. We're running and help you can, but they have to not actually know. Right. I kind of they did kind of notice me, didn't they? Good stealth roll. It's best to get the rest of the achievements post game into Game Plus. Okay, okay, I see. So I'm just gonna take. Oh wow. I'm just gonna take it that very hard in this game is a word, and fun might not be it. I'm too busy like talking. Imagine even thinking. Why would I think? Brain empty. Oh boy, it's the one, the only snack. All you in. Hardcore Platinum Nuzlocke Part 2. I ain't fucking Oh, you're doing it again? I hope you pick Piplup.
Come on, you bum. Fight back.
I'm not freeing you. Nice try. You know, I could just use the gun, the freeze gun. This thing is brutal. It also is not very good on targets more than 10 feet away.
Keep moving.
Goodbye. I will probably likely maybe not blunder my Gengar, Alakazam, and the E4 and lose half my team. Good plan, good plan. Piplup pick you up. Piplup best Pokemon. This brought to you by man who knows very little about Pokemon nor cares very much. You know what game I started playing recently? Like off stream, besides CK3 and Hearts of Iron and all those? Fucking New World. I was actually kind of impressed by it. You know that game that was immensely popular for like 10
Derval
seconds?
says you gotta eat dirt.
Oh. I'm making the rival son, not clone. You gotta go see who's deleted, which mods deleted most of your messages. That wasn't really all that stealthy, sir. You can clearly see her. No shot.
Pick them up one by one.
Ah! Ah! Peekaboo! God damn it. I'm dead. I'm a fucking moron. Cool. So now 100% something is literally Big Brother. Oh God. Give me this. This will make this fight a lot easier. Oh, hi there.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
It's blocked. Derval's paralyzers. Stay put until I find a way past it.
Really? Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Those
They
suction
must
cups?
use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
They're just earplugs. All right, give me this thing. I want the
take
Ravager
this.
cannon. Just the girl with her Ravager cannon.
Ursa!
Hey, you know, that's a great way of taking it out. Just smash it to pieces. She looks terrible.
Aaron? Derval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me?
I know I'm a useless trunk, but
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. No,
You can tell me that all their consoles canon in the
now
world.
listen.
Just break
Dervahl's
it.
planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Erend, I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
God, this game is just sad. It just hurts. Oh,
This machine's been picked apart with precision.
just update. It hurts. Oh my god, I have so many of these. Let it go, let it go. The only thing we're letting go with Dervahl is like an arrow into his brain.
What's
Dimness?
Dervahl learned from all his tinkering? Do
And
any
there,
of
I
those-
have stuff in my weapons. Shocking, because oh wait, I can put something in this one. You're right. Good call on that. 11% damage. Let's fucking go. Cool. One more. I guess I could put them in the other weapons, but like,
Dervahl's records, maybe. Just notes about crafting. Oh, and a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed
Oh.
to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. It doesn't do standard damage, so this 43 previous one is better. I thought it did standard damage though. I'm apparently incorrect. Where would I be? Where would I
I
be?
think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Yeah, can't really deny him that request. Overall potions technically count as potions as well, if you have them. I believe I have these, yeah. I was gonna fast travel the whole way back, but I am considering running back just to pick up healing stuff on the way. We should also loot all this. They could have some stuff on them.
Machine saw me.
Sure did. Too bad it's tied up. Okay. Anybody want to answer? Because it's Piplup. There's your answer. Also, hi, Clone. I think I forgot that. I think I got Sneck already. I don't know if I said hi, Clone. One day I'll finally, like, again, get that shit down. A greeting to all. I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah. There's not really any reason not to do the extra quests to beat the game anyway. Although, if you want to start Dark Souls immediately and you beat it, that changes things. It's one of those things where I'm gonna play a lot of this game probably off stream. When I play it again, like it's just the nature of having 96 games in the backlog. Yes, I have counted. Yes, it's too many. But if there's like a couple good quests that are like really cool and you recommend I do them, like, let me know. But I have that run silently thing. I was like, wait, I have a perk for this. It's one of my favorite perks in any game. One that allows you to run by enemies like more easily. Okay, not like that. It's funny, I got so excited by the crouch and shoot, and I've never used it. Hiplupper ban. And name it Chimchar. Why wouldn't you name it Spencer? There's not really any reasons not to. Oh, I read that already. Okay. I was like, wait.
Talk's attacking. I better see if I can help.
Stop. Thank you. These I'm gonna help with. Not really any reason not to. You're going down. I hate Glint Hawks, man. I think Soybean said it best. Fuck anything that flies.
Get it while I can.
There we go. Okay. Like, I have a few of the cauldrons I still need to do. I think the Pokemon have to... If they die, can the mods ban them? No, but I can ban you instead.
Right on target.
Snack, I love the energy you bring of, damn, how can I get banned the fastest or get my chat message deleted the fastest that you bring. It's hilarious because it's not like bad messages that make me upset. It's like, haha, that's pretty funny. It's not like, ah, shit, I have to deal with this. We could. The question is if we would.
Here's a shot for you.
Just beat him with the spear.
What made these Flintox
Got your own
attack?
steel.
I better speak to
Doing all the cauldrons is very much unnecessary since it's for hacking, and hacking is totally optional. Yeah, but the cauldrons are really cool puzzles. Those are solely because, damn, that's a cool location. I want to see it, right? Like, that's why I like the cauldrons. I recognize their story effect is limited. No. Yeah, it looks like you're unanimously voted against. Sorry. I'd make the joke of when we get our next mod applications in, but I don't think I will ever or I'm gonna bother with new mods for indefinite ever. We got Sundown and Billy who are here all the time as like actual mods, and they do great. And we have some great other mods in Soy and Clone. Oh boy.
Hardy little plant. You'll help.
I'll play the game of mods, let them talk until you don't find it funny, then just smack messages out of existence. Mike is a mod. Mike is a mod. Mike's a busy boy, though, so he's in and out. Also, hey, Tandy. Give people an inch. There's so many neat little plants around.
Handy.
I want to try. I just want to get 2 wool pouches. I promise you, I will hear the end of it. I will win that. You will not. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, cool your jets.
Get another
How was
hit in.
Shadowverse earlier, TND? I saw you in Discord playing. I was doing War Thunder with Keegan. No, not a flyer. Okay, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Oh. Fuck. That was probably one of my better fights. Let's see if I can keep it going. What do I know about you? Okay. Tear. God damn it. Jesus Christ! You can't! This cannot continue. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I have it now. Fuck off. Go away. Yeah, that's right. Little coward. Thank you. I was like, I can't pull the trigger.
I can get out of this.
Are weak to fire. Got it. We don't have to do this, please. No problems in rank NHL. All good. Hello, by the way, TND. You don't see, it was okay. We defeated them. You gotta understand, this is one of the few games I am in combat and I struggle to read chat while at, which is tough. Because that actually allows me to craft something. I know I've been looking for a good fox skin for a while. Mod satchel. Yep.
Oh, might need that.
We'll ignore that thing. How are the rank games going now? I'm so sorry. Glinthawks are also weak to fire, and there's nothing like seeing a Glinthawk. Oh, Glinthawks are weak to fire. Right. Glinthawks and the Gators. Right. Right. Not, I am not just the clown. I am the entire circus. And there's nothing like seeing a Glinthawk fall from the sky on fire. Come on, I'm just looking for some. I'm
This'll
just
last.
looking for some healing. Are you? Pretty funny place to put that. We even have fire arrows. Oh, how convenient that is.
Never know when I might need these.
Okay, I got 1.5 pouches. We'll get to 1,000 and then we'll teleport inside. Or until whenever I get the these all fire count. Oh, there you go. That was unfortunate. Oh god. I won 3 out of 10. Luckily, I'm a rank checkpoint where I don't drop rank. That is very lucky. It's one of my things with rank games. Sometimes sometimes playing rank matches is just slamming your head against the wall and hoping you win. Cool. Ranked anything is just fundamentally flawed. It's very difficult to do a ranked game well, mainly because there's still no fantastic way to do skill-based matchmaking, right? And skill-based matchmaking for regular stuff sucks. The new CODs, I love the idea of Call of Duty, a game I can shut my brain off and just shoot at other people in a lobby with guns I customize. Love that. The inclusion of skill-based matchmaking makes me there's nothing that turns me off of that game more than the skill-based matchmaking, because if you have a good game or you're, whatever happens, you then get put into a game where you just get slapped down in. Counter-Strike had to reset all of their ranks a few weeks ago, and we went from gold, for anyone that knows CS ranks, we went from Gold Nova 1 to Master Guardian 2, which is like 8 ranks, which is a third of the fucking ranking system. We were in the bottom 1/3 and they went, oh shit, we kind of fucked up, and put us in the top like 1/3. That type of stuff. Doesn't factor in how much you help the team at all. Yeah, and it's like there's no way of doing that. War Thunder's all right because it's completely based on the plane you're flying. So you suck and you're gonna get killed by people better than you, and then it's not really ranked though. Like War Thunder Realistic isn't ranked. It's just a 1 life mode, and it's completely based off of your vehicle. So you show up, you have a vehicle, you get destroyed, and everything is given on personal reward level basis. It's the closest thing to ranked mode I've enjoyed. You can get like a 30-0 KDR and still lose because your team is playing with their feet. I refuse to play Rainbow Six Siege because I broke a headset. No. Yes, I did, because I had to take it apart and fix it. Because I broke it. I broke a headset because I threw it across the room. Very rare moment of gamer rage for me, because I went 23 and 4 in a Siege ranked match, and we lost with my friends. Not like with randoms, with my friends.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll soon
And I've
shoot
never
you
played
as a looker.
Siege more than 3 games since, like, in a row without installing the game again, because I got on just to play with friends for like a single evening. Sometimes you may be playing a game, enjoying yourself. You may find yourself having fun. If you ever find yourself suffering this affliction, please play ranked. It will cure you immediately. Look, there are some games where playing ranked is fun. I enjoy ranked CS. I'm a weirdo. I love ranked CS. I used to love ranked CS. I do not love ranked CS anymore. I should watch my tongue, because John or Steve, if they ever showed up and heard me say that, would rightfully call me out. I used to love ranked CS. I'm more into map games and RPGs now than I used to be. But the idea of watching ranked CS and like
I've sent a
sometimes
messenger to the
playing it
claim to let everyone
is
know.
my fucking favorite.
If there's
Just
anything
because
you
there's
or
so
your
much
clan need for her
when you have
arrangements,
your friends in the
you need
game
my
with you.
ask.
There's a lot
There'll
of
be
tactical and strategic stuff
time
you can
for
think
all
about
that
and
later.
consider. That's really interesting.
Aloy.
Kai's never stopped being the turn-off brain for me. Oof, yeah, that's a Siege moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Siege moment. All right, the most I've raged of the game is Rocket League rank. Yeah. No, for absolutely. My card game, it depends on what my enemy's deck style is, and if I can remove the opponent's card, they will give them winning condition. Yeah, that's one of the other things about like deck building games. Like, I loved Hearthstone ranked until I got above like the minimum ranks you could hit. A long time ago, Andrew and I, before we used to play shows with Glassleaf, would play Hearthstone, and we had like a running total of who would win what matches, and we would always play like meme decks, and it would just be for fun. I had a deck where I turned like the whole point of the deck was to turn as many of his cards into sheep as possible, which are 1/1 minions. But, like, when you play against actual people, it's like, God, this can be tough. In card games, you have to buy all the expansion passes for a lot of the times, like with Hearthstone, especially Magic, of course. It's such a barrier to. I like strategic and tactical games. The problem is it's like fighting games for me. It's like fighting games are for other people. I'm too good at some strategy games to play them with my friends, but I'm not good enough to start going multiplayer online to play them. Do you play Dark Souls? I'll play Dark Souls tonight if I beat this game super early. But I still have the midnight I'm getting off condition. And if it's like 11 o'clock, I'm not going to play Dark Souls.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems
Kay and I are watching these.
cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking.
Soy and I.
She'd want us to find Dervahl.
I don't think Kay helps
She
with the
said he
name. So that's
raved
fine.
about
Oops.
smoke darkening the sun.
Soy and I are
Tell him what
watching.
you found in these papers.
A letter. It mentioned a
screw the
shipment of
achievement.
blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only it wasn't
We're
addressed
watching
to
the
the
Expanse
wall.
tonight, so I'm getting
Name
off
was
to make sure I can do that.
Eland Forgeman. Does that mean
Yeah, sure,
anything
sure,
to
sure.
you?
That sounds good.
Sounds familiar. Yes.
We're looking for
a
Blaze.
landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command.
I didn't get
A moment,
that command.
When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
I mean, yes.
She wasn't worried about her
Be
pain.
nice.
She was worried about her brother. And she was worried about you.
Thank you, Aloy. I suppose I needed to know I was as much on her mind as she is on mine. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
I will. But once this threat to Meridian is dealt with, another one looms. We have to talk about the eclipse.
We will. I promise.
Honestly, that response is what I would think. Yeah, like the other two were just not. I usually pick the answer based on what I would want to give in the situation. I could never see myself giving the other two answers. Now's not the time to think about that. Duh.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss.
Right, yeah, even thinking in Aloy's shoes, probably. I'd agree there.
Able-bodied adventurers.
I've already helped you.
Preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Oh, look, a boarded up shop. That's not
This is the
sus.
place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Oh, he just kicked the fucking door straight in. Hey, yo.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Oh, dear. That was pretty officer said she didn't call for vengeance against her. She could have said something like make them pay to right. She was definitely looking for like
If
not
that bomb goes off,
revenge.
the blaze will ignite in a firestorm.
in that
That's
way.
a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it.
Let's open the door.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Yeah, you just gotta go outside. How do I...
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
How do I open those doors?
So, is that thing gonna go off?
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
I agree with that. All right. Okay. Despite knowing it was a trap, means she feels responsible some way for Derzahl's craziness, which leads you to the whole why? What happened? I mean, it's the door. I gotta open the door somehow. There. Wait, no.
Maybe there's some way I can
There
open
we
this
go.
window to get rid. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
There we go. Or we're just gonna. This is onto another building. Oh! 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 Oh God! Oh! I was just trying to look outside. Just wanted to look
If I
outside.
try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
That's
If
a
that
lot of
bomb goes
blaze.
off, the blaze will ignite. And if that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
I feel like dropping this onto someone else's house isn't the plan.
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
How do you know that?
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push. Ugh.
Thank you, Sundown.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
What?
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it.
Whenever lines did
Don't
not
worry.
fire.
If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Still love that helmet.
You hear that blast?
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Oh, hello.
By the sun, how did that happen?
Maybe call a licensed bomb disposal. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that's just a couple guardmen.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Come take a look. I'll give you
Buy something today?
What happened?
I haven't had a blast like
Let's
that
have a
since the
chat.
liberation.
No, a colorful discussion.
He the color guy? The pigment man?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa. Are we under attack?
Not under attack. Everything's gonna be fine.
Tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Isn't that interesting? There's? Okay. We got a lot of
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator.
basements and...
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Uh-oh.
Dervahl.
You know, if you could just get an arrow right now, just... Probably save a lot of people's lives. Just saying. Here, then down. But he must be taken alive. That's always my question. How many people have to die for it no longer to have been worth taking them alive?
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff.
Saw me.
What?
Here we go.
Okay, that worked. We're good. Two arrows in their head each. Which means I should do this. Staircase.
Save these for the trail.
Do this.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling
Oh,
runt
God.
of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
How didn't you hear the
There's a
bomb
bit of smoke
earlier?
rising from the mesa's edge. No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
So obviously we turn this off. We just beat it. Okay. That. Oh, health potions.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
She's coming for us!
Okay.
Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
Ow.
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Hello there.
Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? Why does Avad always have his ladies do the fighting? Can we finish this? I've got a sun god to kill.
You know, not the hardest fight after I figured out you can just dodge it.
Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Oh, flyers. Which I know are weak to fire.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous Glinthawks!
Burn them. Sir, was this... Oh, I gotta kill all the Glinthawks? Okay. Tis weak to fire, sir. Oh no. Whatever will I do? God damn it. Alright, you know what? I get him down, I'm just gonna whack him. Whack. Damn. This was your trap? Could you imagine being like Dervahl and like you're like, okay, we got Glinthawks. No one's ever been very good at fighting Glinthawks. My plan is infallible. And then this Nora girl just comes in and starts smoking them. Just absolutely ripping them to shreds. Like 8 of them. wolves hunting packs. And then he's just, hi, was that your distraction? No more knees. What you should, oh.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid.
Aloy, despite the Nora.
Except that knowing you, Erend, you'll screw it up.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
That's a sharp crowbar on the end. That would go straight through his fucking skull. He literally just, like, there'd be like a fucking burst in his skull, like this big, up and down, from that thwack. Talk to Dervahl? I'll talk to Dervahl. Let's do it. Like, oh, I almost jumped. Oops. Oh, where are you, Dervahl? That sounds funny. Okay, hold on, wait. All right, no, wait, no, I lied. We'll do 1, 2, 3. I guess it does give you the option to do that. Oh, he's way far away in prison? Ah, okay. I don't really know if I need to talk to the man.
Please,
I
need a moment to
completely stumped
gather myself. I believe Erend wants to speak to you.
Oh, okay, Avad doesn't want to talk yet.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa.
Right. You had to talk to
You would've
Dervahl
killed
before?
Dervahl
Oh,
on the
really?
spot. I know it.
Oh, okay,
That's
I
why
see.
she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit, it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
What now?
So, after all this, what's next for Erend Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
Love how no
First
matter
off,
how much humanity
they'll
is
argue
wiped
about it
off
for
the
a
face
long
of the
time.
planet, they
But
still
whatever
know
they
how to
come
make
up with,
alcohol.
It won't be quick.
The first thing we figure out how to do. It's grow food,
In fact, I might just drop by
domesticate
his cell
animals,
under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
make booze.
Well,
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. Now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
That
Try
was
not to
cheesy.
forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I hate to tell you this after everything you've been through, but there's another fight brewing, and I need your help. Helis and his fanatics are coming for Meridian.
No rest for the weary, huh? Well, don't worry. I'll be there for you.
Sick. It's only 171. I'll see what this guy has to say. I'm kind of curious.
Words to live by.
So basically Elizabeth all over again.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Hello, children.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Yeah, I wasn't that far.
Come to gloat, Nora.
Oh.
Well, as you can see,
The hero's using the power of friendship to get... Yeah.
I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha. It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it.
You really didn't need your bomb. Like, we didn't really need that to take apart your bomb. We literally just pushed the bigger part of the bomb outside.
Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Hope.
While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a Thunderjaw lure in your bedroll.
That hasn't stopped me before.
Gotta admit, it burns me that a savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string. Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lance horn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a
But still about how
nap.
doing all that stuff. Yeah. No, that makes sense. It's again, the story of this game is really well done. It's why I've enjoyed doing it so much. Like, there's like unique ideas in it. Not everything is coming as you expect, and like the characters are actually kind of interesting because it's not just like, yeah, we can do it. Cough. Like, I mean, I don't know. The closest thing to like sad Persona 5 does is near the end, right before you realize there's another 30 hours of the game, right? That's all I'll say so I don't spoil anything, but this is like, hey, everyone's like suffering to make the world a better place. Nobody understands her, and we're just Elizabeth. We are Elizabeth all over again.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice.
How many lines does this guy have? I love this.
You know that? Just so irritating.
That one was lazy.
Hammer to steel. I hate you. Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out. By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
Oh, that's it. He won't talk to me anymore.
Don't pass up these goods.
Wine tastes better.
Oh, you can wait. We can walk on children. You can walk on children.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Machine Mado serving us lunch. How long till we just start building robot maids? Also known as the child hopping speed runs. I just made that up. I wouldn't be surprised if I love speedrun skip names. They're so funny. Yeah, this is the Wubba Gublub Source 3 skip, where if you open the menu 3 times, you can stop yourself from having to open the menu the 4th time. Or or it'll be just like a completely like, yeah, so this is the lance skip because you use a lance to skip this part. And it's like there's no in between. It's like either some crazy phrase or the most basic description of how it is, like how the skip would be ever. Near, everything's just called out of bounds. Okay, for this one, you're gonna skip out of bounds. That's it. But like, then you watch Games Done Quick, and they're like, yeah, so this is the Hermione Go Ranger wall clip, because the wall current, your character's head turns red for a single frame, and that's when you know when to clip into the wall. If you stand on the king and talk to him, you'll clip it through the wall and warp to the final boss. Exactly. If you haven't done the damage mission in the Frozen Wilds DLC, let's get some fun dialogue and puzzles. I'll do that probably in the post game.
Aloy, to say you have
If it
my
can be done in the
gratitude
postgame.
feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you.
Avad, stop. There's something urgent we have to...
I know, but please, just listen for a moment. I want you to stay in Meridian.
What? Why?
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Uh-huh. Oh! 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 Like you used Ursa. Oh God, no. I'm not a substitute. I'm gonna say this.
Thank you for the offer, but
Elizabeth
I don't think either
answers.
you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But you had something urgent to discuss?
Fair. I think that was the nicest. Like,
Were you and Ursa, you know...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
yikes.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Oh, it all comes back to the original Sun King. That's so sad.
Helis is preparing to attack Meridian. It could come at any time.
By the sun. Wait a moment. I want Murad to hear this.
Aloy, the Sun King tells me that you bring grave news.
Please, tell us what you know.
The Eclipse will attack soon, from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target of Odd. You have to defend
The
the
silly
spire.
hat. I love this
Perhaps
hat.
the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the spire.
It's my outfit choice,
Aaron knows
Moo.
Aloy. He won't
Also, hey.
question it.
And have the city guard fortify the western ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Artox. Hey, noob. Looks like a Pokemon on their head. I'm just a Cubone. What do you want from me? Okay, let's grab skill. What can I pick up here? I needed that for a while. So don't start the next quest yet. Okay. So what side quests do you recommend I do next? Because I assume Looming Shadow, this is probably the end. I thought the house plot. Oh, no, that's not plot related. Artok, not Artek. You done the Gambit. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I haven't done because I plan on doing a ton of it in the post game. You see your errands? Sure thing. Out of the 4, nope. Ice Rail, Storm Slinger, The Claws Beneath, Secret Shared, Collateral, In Foreign Lands, and Sanctuary. I've completed the Deadliest Game, Luck in the Hunt. Do Collateral right now. Okay. Disc. Oh yeah, save Olin's family. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. It's easy. Damn it, why can't I think of what the Gambit is? Oh man, there we go. That was a nice little cracking your fingers, but sometimes my wrist will do it. It's beautiful. Need fewer ropes to tie down machines. That makes sense. All right, let's see. Go this way. Can't remember the actual name of that side quest because for some reason they have it activate during a cutscene in the main quest. What a weird time for it to activate. That's an interesting choice. There's a lot about this game. So I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you. Is this studio's first major title? Like, what else has the studio done? No. Okay. What else has the studio done? They did Killzone? These guys did Killzone? What? Okay. So this is their first, like, full open world game, though. Killzone's a great set. I mean, there are some good Killzone games. They made the Decima engine for an open world game, despite using it first for Killzone because they plan to make one after. Interesting. God, that's a game I haven't heard of in a while. Okay, so they've made some AAA stuff, but no open world. They have done a fantastic job for a first open world game. You can also tell in certain things on the PC port, probably not as much in the the PlayStation, right? But for the PC port, you can definitely see like a thing here or there that's like, huh, this would be better this way. Cough. When I do this, please highlight the ledge climbing thing, which apparently they do in Forbidden West, or the ability to use more weapons at once, like that type of stuff.
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
But story-wise, it's 10
Oh.
out of 10.
Your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe instead of all I've done.
This is your chance, Olin. That's why we're here.
Hey, good, we
I'll take
spared
it.
him.
A kinder deal was never struck.
He could do it.
They're being
We spared
held
him. I mean, we
close by?
spared him correctly.
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. I'll take you. That's it. Nestled against the spurflints.
I'm glad we didn't execute him.
Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
Because I killed his ass without hesitation. I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what? We've killed so many people. Let's like, I mean,
Hey,
maybe,
Aloy,
maybe we can
down
reform
behind
him.
this rock.
Oh, sorry. Maybe we can reform him, you know?
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet.
It's almost over. How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
Oh, that makes this easy.
You've been watching for a while? What's the best way in?
You think if I had a head for strategy, either of us would be in this mess?
Fair point.
We could storm the front gate, Osram style. Or take it from the sides, or the ridge above. Maybe you could get on the rooftops. Not me. I'm too heavy cast.
Should I do this alone?
I don't doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back. So I'll watch yours if you let me.
I'll work alone.
No. You wait here. Be ready to follow when the fighting stops.
Oh,
I
I'll
assume
be
you
ready.
kept No alive too. Have we executed anybody? I don't know if I've just killed anybody. I don't even know I met him. Yeah, so probably I probably would, depending on the situation. Not that I care too much. Wow. Dark Souls is threatening the show. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good. This is really making it easy for me to get up here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting up here though. Just there we go. Okay, hold up. We're almost. Here we go. No, come on. There it is. Sometimes you just gotta Skyrim horse it. Oh, I haven't seen the game, dude.
Down behind this rock.
What? Oh, I went too far away?
So this is
What
it.
just happened?
I can't bear being so close, and yet.
Hey, Dwumbo.
It's almost over.
I went out of bounds.
Should I do
Okay.
this alone?
Okay. My bad, my
I don't
bad.
doubt you could. But with the Eclipse, there's always another blade at your back.
The Queen's Gambit.
So
I
I'll watch
see.
yours
Okay.
if you let me.
I'll work alone. See, I thought that
No,
was the ridge they
you
were
wait
talking
here.
about. I was gonna get on the
Be ready
ridge,
to
kill
follow
the
when
guys up
fighting
there.
stops.
Oh, I'll be ready.
Apparently not. All right, let's do this. Oh, I should have just done this from the start. Oh wow, this is not that bad. All right. Cool. I see you. So dark that, like... There you are. The triple arrow is my favorite fucking ability. There are a lot of animals around.
It's a start.
Oh, I wonder what that was. I'm sure it was an accident. Nope. Ooh. All right, stealth is no longer available.
You cannot hide.
Inside bases of campus are invisible. Oh, are they really? You learn something new every day. It's like a fucking shotgun. Like, what are they supposed to do against this? Oh my god, those were regular arrows. Oh, I had the regular arrows equipped. I didn't have the heavy ones. Bye.
Chase without
Are they actually invincible? Like if I... They sure are. Okay. Would you look at that? Should they just trust the chat? They've definitely played this game more than I have.
This has to be where they're holding Olin's family. Bolted tight. One of the Eclipse must have the key.
But why would they make them invincible? Do you have the key?
Might need this.
Was it this guy? Oh, there it is.
Come on, come on.
Swear to God, there better be a family in here. Oh, thank. Oh.
We heard the commotion outside. You're not one of them. Who are you?
Don't be afraid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Triple shot is just OP against Team
Haven't given
Enzymo,
up
like
on
plunging
hope.
Korea. Yeah,
But I'd forgotten the taste of it. Is it
one
safe
arrow
for
will
us to
kill
leave?
most human enemies.
The Eclipse
3
won't be
will
stopping
kill
you.
most human
Then
heavies.
it's over. I dreamed of escape 1,000 different ways. But all of them put my son at risk.
Aw,
You survived. You protected him. That's what matters.
good mom.
Now, your husband's waiting for you.
Olin.
We have the reunion meeting in like a safe place and not like outside in the middle of the camp where one of them is gonna get shot and then it's gonna be a really sad moment.
I heard the fighting stop.
Yep.
Olin.
We got it.
You brought him back to us. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me.
I have much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain. And others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Who's to say?
Take your son up in those hands. Come back to the claim with us.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Hedis and his demons. I am honor-bound to help you, Aloy. With what little honor a Dysa like me has.
Nah, I like you.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them to me now. Go with your family. Show them you're a better man.
Farewell, Aloy. Your mother. I hope you find her before they do.
I found her. All right, that quest made me happy. It's been a while since the quest has made me happy. That was the really only quest you wanted to do. Now you can talk to Madrid and wrap stuff up. Does anybody have any non-post game available quests they want me to do? I'll ask the rest of the chat. It's only fair. It's only fair. I'll pull them up. If there's any other ones that are like real big. Otherwise, I'm gonna go to Blameless Maraude. Because I mean, we have a couple of these. Most of these look like I can do them. Mark for death by the priest. Technically, you don't get locked out of anything. Oh, right. You just don't. You might not get the helpers, I guess, in some capacity. Errands. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Talk to Nil. No, but apparently I've done everything except talk to him. Trader's Bounty, it's the prerequisite. Oh, hold up. Prereqs are unlikely to happen for that. Talk to Vanasha. Oh, this is the lady that shows up when we're hanging out in the Shadow Karja stronghold. That side mission's a long one. We'll do a post game then. We'll do a post game. Yeah, we're talking another hour at least, like there, if not two. Okay. Okay, so it's, I mean, I'm happy to do it. I'm just gonna do it in a post game setting. Because I want to do like I want to get all the full suns and everything. Like, I have a lot more to explore on the map. I still have to get this tall neck even. I mean, I got bandit camps, stuff like that. Freaking fuck rock breakers. I don't even know if I fought one. I've just seen them and gone, no, I'm not. I'm not strong enough. You know what would be a good thing to check right now? Actually, based on the time, I don't know if it'll matter. But something I should check anyway. Do I have Dark Souls installed? Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. And if I have it installed, that means I have the patch already installed. Oh man, a lot of the enemies, like, it's tough to say. A lot of the enemies I know I'm bad at fighting. This game has a very unique combat system, and playing Red Dead right before it as my other open world game is definitely like hardwired me for a while to not pay attention to it and just shoot enemy until health bar gone, which like is not how this game works. Have you played the Tomb Raider series? On my list of when I get them super cheap, I want to do it. I have not. The only Tomb Raider I have played is probably the first hour of the actual first Tomb Raider. Like not the remake new one. Like the, how do I even describe it? Like the I don't even know when the game came out. Like the on the disc one. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, free now on Epic. Oh, I don't have an Epic Games account, although that is part 3. See, I have something on Steam. Hold on, sorry, hold on. I know. Tomb Raider. Oh, wait, no, I have the reboot. I have the first reboot game. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that'll... I own that, so I can add that to the list. My list, noob, is very, very long. I have a lot of games I'm currently playing through. I'd probably play them in the order of their release as well. You have an Epic account, they've been giving out free games for a year now. You're right, but every single free game they have given out that I have cared about, I already own. So, like even ones I was like, oh, maybe I'll scoop this up. Every single one I've seen, I've been like, I don't care. I just love open world games, exploration, and combat because I'm a noob in FPS. I enjoy. I think I liked Red Dead because of how much the combat was just straight third-person shooter, right? Like, Red Dead combat was a lot of fucking fun. This game is also a lot of fucking fun, but it makes me think. And I gotta get used to that. I gotta do the thing. Mostly it's chat going, please use your fire arrows on Glint Hawks.
Aloy. Preparations are underway on the rigid defenses and at the spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Try Wildlands at Breakpoint. I have a buddy who has beaten Wildlands in Ghost mode 4 times, I think. One day, we're trying to get a 3-player speed run done of Wildlands. Breakpoint is... Have they fixed Breakpoint? It's also a Ubisoft game.
The ridge will be the front line. That's where the city guard are holding?
Yes,
Wildlands, though, is...
bolstered by some of the
love Wildlands.
irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us.
I gotta beat Wildlands. I keep getting distracted in it. Okay.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
But maybe Olin's there? No, wait, we told Olin to go save his family. Visit both defense site. I'm going to visit the defense sites. Oh, hold up. Last time I visited Prime was November of last year. Months since have been a blur. Flew out last night to oversee installation of the central armature and the master overrides. You're welcome, Ted. Which was completed by 0430. So I decided to grab a few hours of sleep here before heading back to Zero Dawn. Called Gaia before I bedded down, ostensibly to update her on the site plan, but the truth is I missed her. I developed a habit of speaking to her before I sleep. Seems to be the only thing that calms me these days. Woke to a message from Oswald. The Odyssey launched yesterday, so terrestrial life's chance of survival is doubled. Why then do I feel so uneasy? I just keep wondering what kind of world for far Zenith will create if the ship reaches its destination so many decades from now. And I worry about that alpha build of Apollo. So much knowledge, so few restraints with no failsafes. How will they avoid repeating our mistakes? What's to stop them from playing God? Forwarded the Odyssey message to the alphas. Naoto replied in less than a minute, with a poem, of course. The Building of the Ship by Longfellow. And it's long. Alright. I didn't read all of it, but it seems to be about launching a ship rather than building one. This stanza, or couplet or whatever, leapt out to me. Humanity, with all its fears, with all its hopes of future years, is hanging breathless on thy fate. Yeah, Odyssey and Zero Dawn both. Speaking of which, I should get back to Zero Dawn. Guess I should stop by Naoto's lab and check on Demeter's progress too. If I can get out of there without a volume of Tennyson pressed into my hands, I'll count myself lucky. Till next time.
The sun set us here because we knew we'd be protected.
You trusted Ted with an override. That's the same one. Okay. I hope your plans are forged up and ready and moving ahead. We're honored to choose us to provide the blaze you need. We received payment for the third shipment, and we were most thankful to your proper remuneration. Unfortunately, our hunters are struggling to cover the order. We apologize for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we'll deliver to your warehouse as promised. With utmost respect, the Garen Huntmaster, Mainspring Machine Making, Clan Charter.
Let's have a chat. No.
I think you sent that
colorful
message
discussion.
early.
Get to safety. The battle begins.
I want to see what we're dealing with defenses wise. Oh, Dark Souls elevator.
They're about to attack.
Love the fact she has like an out of breath animation if you run too much before stopping. To be fair, she couldn't have anticipated the good old Ted would monkey so hard. I think actually, well, I think we could. I'm with Sundown. He literally ended life on Earth. You could easily expect him to fuck that up again. Easily. The last thing I would ever give Ted is the ability to control any part of Zero Dawn ever. Oh, but he's paying for it. Yeah, because he created death machines. The money is worthless. The permanently encrypted... Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Like, even the death robots. Okay, death robots are bad. Self-sustaining death robots, pretty fucking bad. Self-sustaining autonomous death robots, yikes. Like unbreakable encrypted self-sustaining death robots is like, you've gone through so many levels of stupid to reach here. How has, like, was it worth it? Yeah, exactly. That's true. His money was only worth something because of that. Well, who knows if they would have been able to get... I mean, well, I guess anybody working on Zero Dawn knew the world was ending.
I'll have our place in the order of things.
Well, no, because some of the recruits didn't. Yo, biosphere absorbing death robots. What? Why? Who? Why? Like, they don't need to run off of, like, fucking grass.
I told you I'd be here.
Hey, look at you.
You
You're
did,
here.
Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Hey, Teb.
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry. I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can.
Just because he failed to kill the Sun King doesn't mean he's any less guilty. He should pay. Don't look to me for help.
Halloween. Travis came by trick-or-treating, dressed up like me. Should have seen that coming. I gave him a half-eaten packet of dandy wafers as a treat and kicked him out. Not before he invited me to some kind of Italian horror extravaganza he ordered for Zero Dawn staff. Seriously, as though there isn't enough horror in the world already. Anyway, I was scheduled to fly out here to G Prime for final inspection with Harry's and the president's delegation. Ted was here too, and he was not looking good. Kept fidgeting and couldn't seem to look me in the face without blinking. I was relieved when he boarded his vert and flew back to Thebes, gag. Though I guess I shouldn't complain. If he wants to build himself a deluxe shelter to ride out the apocalypse, let him. Keeps him out of Elysium and away from me. Harry stuck around long enough to give me a detailed briefing of the strategic situation. Basically, we've entered the terminal phase, as though the color of the sky when I was flying over here wasn't cool enough. Another 2 or 3 weeks and the atmosphere won't be breathable. The last villages of Europe and West African Civ brigades are trapped. The last vestiges of European and West African Civ brigades are trapped with their backs against the Atlantic. The swarm that scuttled across Antarctica is crossing the Straits of Magellan, about to start its death crawl up South America towards the Amazon. All the work we did to reconstitute the rainforest, and it comes to this. And advanced elements of the Pacific swarms are already skirmishing with units of the Kalmar seawall. The noose is tightening. Projections show we can finish in time, but the margin of error is plus or minus 10 days. Not a good spread. The plague breaks through ahead of schedule. Well, it just can't. I will not let that happen. Enough writing. I need to get back to Zero Dawn. Oh, give me an ODST or Reach style game. That's all I ask. Give me an ODST or Reach style game. Before the fall, I would play. It'd be the fastest purchase I ever made. Is that a gun?
Huh. So you must be Aloy then. I thought there'd be more of you.
Huh.
More of me. Thicker, I suppose. More of a gear wheel, less of a ringlet. Don't get me wrong.
They make Killzone. They could absolutely do it.
Oseram flirt at the most inopportune times?
Inopportune? Battle hasn't even started yet. Petra Forge woman. I hail from the Free Heap.
What a
I'll be
last
heading
name.
back in the next dust storm. Murat asked me to check over the city arsenal first. Cannons have aged well, but I've cleared their throats so they can really roar.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn.
Huh.
Have at it then.
Oh, no, hold on. Wait. It absorbs from...
It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow.
This is my kind of weapon. It literally sucks them up from up high. I love that. I love that so much. I mean, that'd be a depressing game, though.
Pay you for the life of our Sun King.
More DACA. Needs more DACA. Right. Oh, God, that is such... The environment is such a... it looks so good. Look at that. I have a lot of good things to say about this game. Imagine that 5 times better. I am very excited to see the PS5's power. The only 2 games I see myself getting for a little while are Forbidden West, which is going to come with it, and Demon Souls. But I'm excited to see the Gen Leap because I've heard very good things about its performance. That's been, yeah. I mean, they have a console generation, and was Zero Dawn a launch title for PS4? I can't remember what PS4 launch titles there were anymore. I think the Uncharted 4 was one. Playing this on PS5 might also improve though. I do have this on just an old SSHD. I don't think so. Does anyone remember PS4 launch titles? Can I get some, like... If anyone knows some, hit me with some. I'm trying to remember what was back then. Destiny 2 maybe? No. Because I got a Destiny 2 bundle. I can't remember. I don't think Destiny 2 was one. I want to play Forbidden West, but no PC version yet. I don't know when they'll port it because right now, I mean, they need to make more PS5s, but they're definitely getting people to buy a PS5 to play Forbidden West, right? Like, that's definitely a good draw.
Greetings, Aloy.
Hey, Vol.
Don't.
Varl,
You don't
sorry.
need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called anointed either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
Kills on Shadowfall now. Ooh. Okay, not a great... Well, I don't think I played Shadowfall.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
These Carja in their frilled armor look like turkeys.
But there are so many. And now we are so few.
They are not our foe. Not this time.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear.
Assassin's Creed 4 was a PS4 launch title. Oh my god. Oh, Battlefield 4 was a PS4 launch title. Ghosts. Stop. No, I'm hurting now. Stop. I don't like how old the PS4 is now. I don't like this conversation anymore. I thought that thing came out FIFA 14. No. I thought all those games were like 4 or 5 years newer.
So who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Carja. Carja are always yammering about sun and
Assassin's
shade.
Creed 4?
Well, if they used to be Carja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys, just like
Guess we're still new and very expensive. I mean,
With their little
no
feathers
console or computer is ever cheap.
Let's not get cocky, boys.
Hey, bud. Can I talk to you?
Hey, Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
Oh.
And what are we gonna do?
Hit him like a hammer till he can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Only if we win.
This is a really, really well done talk to everybody before the final battle thing. Injustice 1 Ultimate. Injustice 1. Lego Marvel. See, I can't date where Lego Marvel Superheroes came out. But Assassin's Creed 4 and Battlefield 4 hit me in the fucking stomach. We have beaten Forbidden West, yeah. We played through that one of the, what, 2 streams ago, I think. That final fight in that cauldron was fucking tough. Another thing I'm going to comment on. I commented on this in the first stream. I'm saying it again now, because I don't think I've mentioned it a lot in the middle. They do a very good job with the music and sound design of the game. The very minimalist, like birds chirping, like airy, a couple like percussive like things here and there, makes it like a very surreal experience running everywhere as you're about to, you know, fix the world, save the world. It's been what? All right. We're also on hard mode for reverence. Right, we are on hard mode. Such a close thing. It's been what, 43 hours since Harris warned me, said collapse of the eastern line was imminent. Swarms launching some kind of pincer maneuver versus the Wichita salient. 5 or 6 days more, and I think Gaia could have launched without help. I really do. We had to scramble. Zero Dawn became a madhouse, absolute bedlam. Every team rushing to stabilize code and lock it down as Gammas got evacuated. Then Betas. Once Gaia was on her way, I gathered the Alphas together to give them the bad news. Felt like I was going to throw up. But they already knew, of course. They knew the work wasn't really finished. Close, but not quite there. Still tests to run, kinks to smooth, work to do. So they accepted it. No Elysium for us. We'll spend the rest of our lives here, testing and polishing each subordinate function to perfection. Guess that's what you get when you recruit a bunch of obsessive perfectionists. Managed not to cry until I got back to my office. Here we are, setting up Gaia Prime. And yeah, such a close thing. Making us feel nauseated all over again while I contemplate how the fate of life could hinge on coincidence. If I'd never proposed the Lightkeeper Protocol, there never would have been living spaces constructed here. If I'd abandoned the protocol sooner, the necessary life support systems never would have been installed. If. At least we won't have to endure the creepiness of raising and training clones of ourselves. The genetic material was never processed out of the cradle sites, so it's not even possible. For which I'm glad, and I really, really wouldn't want to spend time with a young Travis Tate, raised by Travis Tate. No, it'll be up to us to perfect Gaia. 1 generation only. Update. That was General Harris. The salient has collapsed. USRC expects to be overrun in 2 days, which gives us 72 hours to best lock down and seal up. Buried alive for life's sake. I'll go tell the others. Oh! Fireclaw. Yep, that's another great one.
They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and let him go.
God, it's sadness.
I've got all the best. A woman atop the Hunter's Lodge. Never thought I'd see that sunrise.
And away we go. A bit fucked up how dry the salient has collapsed is, but when you really think about it, the actual situation had to be borderline apocalyptic. Oh! The salient has collapsed. Like... yeah. Just... hold on, how do I... notebook... just boop. Expects to be overrun in 2 days.
The smell of rain. I was heavy with it.
Again, you could make a pretty fucking convincing anti-death robot game just from that time, just from like that part of the game's lore. Like if it's a good, well done game, which I would expect the studio to be able to do, it'd be a pretty powerful message.
Boland's apartment feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
As far as I'm concerned, the whole Robots Destroy Humanity idea is an old chestnut, but the way the game does it is exactly, yeah. Because it's not just, oh, look. It feels different than Terminator or The Matrix, right? Which I know are I'm only going back one generation of like robots taking over humanity. But like, you know, in Terminator, there's a resistance and everything, and they're fighting back against the T-1000s, and like they're going back to time travel for the ultimate win. This game just goes, no, humanity fucking dies. And horribly, might I add. Yeah, it feels a little bit more hard sci-fi here than those, because you got time, no way back in all caps. You got a bit more, you don't have time travel, you don't have like any of that type of stuff. It's like plugging into a human brain. That's definitely more science fantasy, right? But sleep well, Aloy. Hey, Yoshi, how you doing?
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you, Rost, after you lost your family? Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Oh, your focus isn't on you. Of course he wouldn't hear you. You had to wear it.
Ma'am, there are signs from the west. Sun King Avad awaits you at the Temple of the Sun.
Oh, the main quest title. Oh, he looks ultra serious.
Campfires, perhaps? Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
That's not wood smoke.
Then what is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
Oh my god. Oh, those look like they're in working order.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do what she says! Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
Just a little taste. Oh.
Helis!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
Oh my god.
You should have fought me in a sun ring then.
Bleed for the shadow.
Wait.
Why do you fight?
He
is inevitable.
What are you doing?
If the Deathbringers keep firing, this bridge will go. Damn him. Blocked again.
Come on.
He's quick. Blocked again.
He's just blocking my arrows. Okay.
Accept it. Accept your What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down. He's quick.
Impossible.
Ah. Yep.
This was not meant to be.
He took a lot of damage. Then again, fuck you. Valkyria Chronicles all over again.
Chosen. Hades only chose you because you're a fool. A sadistic butcher too stupid to see you were being used. Your whole life was a failure. And soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that.
You're supposed to kick him off the spear. Ah. What do you got on you? Oh, some good stuff. Yeah, he tanked a lot there. Oh, the ridge? Which way's the ridge? Oh, that way's the ridge. Okay. Run! Gib.
Meat.
Well, it looks like we're about to get a taste of what that FPS would look like. Oh my, I hate those things.
For Meridian! Hold the line!
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon! On the platform!
Aim higher. There we go.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
I want that thing dead. Oh, no we don't. I'm safe. We're fine.
From the west!
Out. We're good. Come on. One down. That's too low. Where are they coming from? You got this. Thank you. I'm trying to get the drop part. How'd you feel about the Helis fight? He died like a bitch. Well,
That hurt it.
like, I don't know, maybe it's because his like AI was a little bit bugged or whatever, but he did not seem to care about me shooting him. In the south, this way. Oh, great, another Deathbringer. Oh, great, so many enemies. Come on, widespread.
Take cover from the Deathbringer!
I know the Deathbringer's a problem, but if these things show up, we're in more danger too. Come on. Really? Oh, ow. Oh my god, this is chaos.
Here it comes. Better move.
Fuck. Fuck. You need to disappear. Like there.
Now it's mad. Time to go.
There are more Dragon emplacements. Oh, right. There are more. Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. It's time. Yup. New one. Please. Oh, hi. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Ah. Oh my God, please. Thank God I have friends.
Lower your arms, but be wary.
Oh.
Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Oh my God. Just imagine thousands of those.
Raise arms again.
Oh.
West.
That's this way. I love this cannon. Great, another Deathbringer too. My favorite. No.
Deathbringer fire incoming.
Bro, when? Fuck, that was my fault. I blew myself up by walking into it. Please.
Gotta get to another platform.
Do I? Yep. Oh, great. Flyers. On a scatter weapon. I think it's kind of rude of the Shadow Carja to be too cowardly to use human troops. You just gonna send your machine army? Come on. It doesn't seem like what the old Sun King would have wanted.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Don't know what that means. God damn it, why are there so many?
Nora, girl, look out.
Stay away! Jesus Christ! Oh my God. Okay, hold up. You were told to stay away. I lied. Jesus, this is... There's so many. Yes. She just saved the King Meridian several times. They still call her Nora girl. Yeah. That part baffles me. Like, hey, yo, have some respect. Oh my God. Aloy despite the Nora. I'm getting better with the fall of shot and like not indicator, but the fall of shot on that thing. Is this a prank? How do they have ammunition? Oh, because the whole like. Oh, okay. The cauldrons. I forgot the cauldrons existed. That's how they're making them. If they're making machines, they can have ammo for them. Oh my god, each of the oh, it's a fucking spike. Oh, these aren't from cauldrons. Look, I guess they can make the missiles from them.
Aloy.
Oh, hi.
Aloy. Aloy.
Right. I thought Hephaestus. No, they're making still. I mixed it up.
Are they?
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly.
Mostly.
The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Biomass, of course, biomass conversion. Oh, great. Nope, don't stop that. F. Unlock skill. Oh, I got 4 points. 30% to strike. Let's just real quick. Hold on. That's gonna be huge. Oh! Oh my god. Owie.
The sun showed us the way.
Now you want to talk about the sun showing you the way? Is this the time? Oh, look. Oh, fuck me. Praise the sun. Oh, look. They're giving me a ton of health. They... Fuck. Fuck being the good guy. I'll save you.
I will answer your challenge.
Hey, how you doing? Okay. I'm running past healing stuff. Give me that. I know we're on a time crunch, but I have flowers to pick up.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay. No, you cannot. Oh, this is a full...
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Doom. Part that doesn't make sense is that Aloy already overridden several colleges and she could be able to make her own army of machines by then. No, that would be awesome. Be a lot like the Doom Eternal DLC.
I have to get up there.
Yikes. Fucking yikes. Also, the biomass converter isn't like it consumes it. It's fucking nanomachines consume all the biomass. That's worse. That's somehow worse. I thought it was like, okay, the machine would go over and it would have like an intake valve, right?
Gotta keep going.
Oh God.
Keep
Have like an
pushing.
intake valve and it would like, you know,
Wouldn't be
it would eat the,
easy.
it would eat it. No, little nanomachine swarm.
No holding back.
Nanomachine, son. Why? Farah, what the fuck is that? That's like a primary function. That's their backup power? Just say you wanted to fuck the world over.
It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
That's also a phrase they would have no way of knowing how to use. Going over the top is not a phrase I don't think anybody here would know how to use. Just want to point out one inconsistency I found in the whole game. Because it's a World War I phrase, and they wouldn't have the history of it because Apollo was destroyed. Oh, over the top of this. Never mind. I'm an idiot. My fault. I thought they were talking about like over the top, like the trenches. Hello, Vari and Aaron. Good to see you both. I'm glad to see them as well. We told Olin to go talk to his go home with his family.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Oh, hi. And of course, Talana always misses you both. I'm certain. I'm happy to have the help, though. Always happy to have the assistance. Oh, and we begin.
Deathbringer, right there.
Fire, fire, fire arrows. Fire bombs. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus. Please let me break that off. Hey, what was that? Owie. What's Mr. Turtle gonna do against the timer? Fuck if I know.
Look out, it's brought in reinforcements.
Don't let
It's
them
done
overrun
what?
us.
Son of, are you shit? Wait, no, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Give me your cannon. Please stop crouching, ma'am. It hit me, but it didn't deal damage. I'm okay with it.
With the time I've got left, I can do this.
You have a cannon? Why do I think you have a cannon?
We've taken out the corrupted.
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Jesus. One of the few moments I'm stretching my hand, wishing I had a controller. We're fucking getting ripped apart. Hey, glad we kept all that blaze, huh? All right, I'm sorry, chat. You're gonna get left behind for a minute. Come on. He's got that little weak point on his nose.
More of them on the way.
Take them out first.
Ravagers! Please let me over that. Oh my God. There's, yeah, I noticed they were not what I had hoped. Big fuel cell. Hi there. So happy I have friends. Oh my God. Oh, am I out of healing? No. Okay. I will be. You're dead.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
system threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh! I think I forgot blast traps exist. Have I ever used blast traps? It's very impressive you've done this with the mouse and keyboard. Thank you. Understand support. I appreciate. Who needs blast traps when you can just shoot it to death? Jesus, that was scary. I can't imagine that on the max difficulty. Hey, Elizabeth.
Master Override armed. To activate state name and...
Right, Stormslinger would have been helpful with that.
Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
So do we... I guess that... Wait, hold on. I want to see... Hold on. I need to see. She looking west?
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. but with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Wow. Um. There's like a lot of time I get tired of AAA studios releasing like narrative third person, like open world games that have a similar like formula to them, but there are so many of them that are fantastic. If it was story alone, it'd be a 10. Probably a 9.5. Because of one or two things that were a bit clunky in gameplay that I wish they had done that'll be fixed in Forbidden West. I'm letting story carry 95% of the weight, though. A lot of cool ideas, as Sundown pointed out earlier. It's not the power of friendship that wins. It's damn, being on top is hard. I was hoping to see the final boss, one of those giant spider robots. That'd be a hell of a fight. Oh god, no, 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 noob. It's still tragic seeing that dead body. I mean, she knew she was dead. Maybe there's like some peace in that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's some innate peace knowing that some part of them still exists. RIP Dr. Elizabeth Sobe, PhD, 11th of March, 2020, the 3rd of February, 2065. This is also a really cool credit scene. That's why I hate when people are like, Aloy is too perfect. Perfect characters are boring, right? They're unrelatable. They're not relatable. PC's locked to 60 FPS. Hold on, sorry. At least my PC was locked. I thought it was locked to 60. Maybe it wasn't locked to 60. One limit to this PS version, start 30 versus but in PC. Have I just been playing on 30 FPS this whole time? And just not noticed? Which is... There's no way. I would notice 30 FPS coming from 144. It's definitely not uncapped because at 144, it would feel a lot smoother. It's definitely locked. Maybe just a little weak. It could be that. but like perfect characters are super boring, right? Like the interesting thing is having a character with flaws. I'm going back to Red Dead because I liked Red Dead. Like, I mean, we memed the shit out of it a bunch. There were a lot of funny moments, but like Arthur is an inanely interesting character because of how flawed he is and the conversations he has regretting that. Aloy's an interesting character because she's basically destined and picked to be the one that saves humanity through forces outside her own, and she just doesn't necessarily want that all the time. Like, it's a pain. Saving the world's a pain. I mean, why give it a limit? Imagine having a GTX 3000 series or something and a 165 hertz monitor. Imagine going 100 FPS in this game. I have a 2080 Ti. I could have probably gone over 100. I wish I could speak more of other characters I loved, but sadly that is not the case. I do hope one day return to the game and meet everyone. I definitely plan on doing a lot of stuff in post-game and trying to go for the 100% achievement. The very hard playthrough will likely not be on stream because I'll have to do that in small chunks, which won't be good for streaming. And I gotta beat Yakuza, which I'm also doing in small, very small chunks, although I'm a lot better at Yakuza. I'll probably play Forbidden West before I come back fully to this. Actually, that's not necessarily true. I'll have Forbidden West, but I don't know if I will be shooting it to top of the top of the list. I have a few other games I want to play. Although this makes me incredibly excited for Forbidden West. By the way, you can skip the credits. They are the same all the way through. See, Aloy isn't perfect. She's incredibly skilled and powerful, but that's different being for. Yes, that's very different being perfect. Also, I don't like to skip credit sequences when I'm streaming because it allows me time to kind of talk, like discuss thoughts and feelings on the game. I think this is an incredibly well done credit sequence that is like, you know, really kind of neat, and I'm liking going through the cauldron here. And I think it's like a perfect little backdrop. Yeah. I tried ultra hard at this game, but nah, robot enemies were like my ex. Just a glimpse of me and blam, you're engaged. Oh boy. I'm afraid to ask for elaboration, so I won't. Forbidden West type? When I get my PS5, hopefully that'll be Friday. My coworker has a pretty fucking solid lead on a brand new PS5 at MSRP from Sony. So like, I just gotta get paid first. But for sure. Welcome on in. Yeah, I just between we have like 9 remaining Fire Emblem games. Starting Dark Souls tomorrow. It will be tomorrow because I don't want to keep Soy waiting. Starting Dark Souls and getting into it. Starting Dark Souls tomorrow and just a couple other things. I can't like. I want to play Dragon Age Origins. I've been keeping Billy waiting for a year, and I kind of am in the mood for it. So after Dark Souls, we'll be playing that. The new Horizon game was said to be in VR. I have a... See, the problem is I don't have a PlayStation VR. I have an Index. So if I could play it on my Index, then I could play it. I also don't think it's a full-length game. I think it's like a $20, $30 game where it's like a kind of like a side plot thing. Waiting for PSVR 2. PSVR is okay. Like, it's fine. I think the credits are a good place for you to just unpack, for lack of a better. I think unpack's a great word for it. I don't think you need a better term for it. I wanted the PSVR, but it was late enough that I wanted to wait for the successor, but damn, it's taking a while. Yeah. No, I always wanted PC-based VR. The Index is super powerful. You would think this is a silly thing, but being able to see your fingers move in games helps a lot with, like, keeping you... There's an uncanny valley in old VR where, like, you'll move your fingers on stuff and they won't move in the game and it'll feel very weird. But like the fact that the Index has like hand tracking and finger tracking for grip and stuff is really good for that. Special thanks, Hideo Kojima. There was a word I could not think of that starts with a D sound. Sit there and... Oh, I don't plan on... I'm not streaming Forbidden West in VR. No. I don't have a PSVR. I don't plan on getting PSVR, and I don't think my Index works with PSVR. I'm just kind of talking. I got a little side thing about VR. Yeah. No. Can you play Forbidden West in VR? This is a Zone of the Enders game confirmed. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. No, oh, hold on. I know there's a spin-off. I do not know. VR makes me sick, so I do not ever watch VR streams. Yeah, it can be tough watching VR streams because a lot of it's like the head moving around as a person moves, but the screen stays still. That goes back to the whole, when you're in VR, when I'm in VR, having like finger tracking, the way that the screens on the Index is done, now it's $1,000, but I was working at the time I bought it and COVID just hit. So it was one of the greatest purchases I ever made. I've gotten well over 3 times that price out of it. I think I have like 200 hours in VR chat, just people watching. I'll be curious to see what they do for PSVR 2. Or PlayStation VR 2. I'll be curious like how they improve it. Because I know the PS5 is a pretty powerful console. God, that was a good story. It's really easy to miss the mark in sci-fi. Especially hard sci-fi. Which makes it all the more impressive when someone pulls off something like really creative, new. Because a lot of sci-fi has been done, right? A lot of the big pillars of it have been done and are made. Like Alien, robots, humanity versus itself. Zero! Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. We just beat Horizon. How was your stream? Can I get a shout out? I can be loud again. I no longer want to cry. Oh. How was Arceus? Did you catch all the Pokemon you needed? Excellent game. He's got some good game choices. I did an extra long stream, but I managed to defeat... Oh, you beat Arceus? Oh, shit. I thought you were going to take another stream for it. That's awesome. Welcome on in, everybody. My name's T. Taylor T. Swizzle. I stream a variety of different games. Tomorrow, I'm starting Dark Souls 1. And on the weekends, I play through Fire Emblem. If you're into that, hey, stick around. Follow, maybe? That'd be kind of cool. If not, that's okay. But the penguins will love you forever if you stay. So, you know, there's that. Not that they don't already. So it's kind of like you can just constantly confirm and reaffirm that they do. Legends RC is not complete, at least in my eyes. No way am I doing the PS battle side quest. I enjoyed RC a lot. I hope you did too. Right, you did just about everything in Arceus, Yoshi. I'm gonna pet Spencer for a minute. You 100% of it. Right. I'm like, I thought you did almost everything, if not everything. I know that's your MO for games. Every task, every page, every battle. Oh, man. And I guarantee you looked nothing up. Absolutely, the game is excellent and has definitely given me a new faith in Game Freak. My thing is, Game Freak will never make a game as good as Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Explorers of Sky. In my mind, right? I haven't even beaten Explorers of Sky yet. Least Pokemon games. I do 100% every game, but I play mainly games that focus on that. I see. Okay. I just, yeah, don't want to go for that far. That's very fair. I like collectionist games like Zelda and Pokemon for that reason. That makes sense. That makes sense. That was a good port too. Like there were some things here and there that were a bit, like graphically, like uh-oh, that might not, like, probably was on the original PS4, but that could also be a port issue. But the port ran pretty well, and the controls were really good on mouse and keyboard. Like, only when I was dying. Oh, don't talk about Genshin. No Genshin. No Genshin. Yoshi is waiting to play on Genshin. We don't talk about Genshin. Also, just like a but I'm really proud because I've played a few games on the channel that I ended up just doing the storyline, even though I'd very much played through the boss game. If I weren't streaming, was in the rush to move on to the next game. Fair. That's fair. Being Pokemon is very choice and all. Yes. Well, it got patched. Wait, did Genshin appear on the screen? I didn't see where that. Anyway, regardless. Well, it got patched into being a good port. Originally, it was a crash happy disaster. Oh, okay. So it's good that I waited a few years to play it. It's part of the reason Zelda is my favorite series. The point is to explore and collect everything. If you are not going for everything, you are not getting the same experience. Right. Okay. It'll be interesting to play through the Zelda games after playing through Fire Emblem. I'm very excited for Zelda 2. Again, I know a lot more about the Zelda games than I do about Fire Emblem, because I think Zelda, even the older ones, were more in my circle, I guess, of games. Not that I played necessarily, but I was around or exposed to, than Fire Emblem was. The only Fire Emblem I had any exposure to was Awakening, and I just kept hearing Eugenics Simulator. But with Arceus, I literally played it as... So I'm actually... Sorry, hold on. There's a point to that. I'm really excited to play Zelda 2 because I've heard it's very weird. Sorry, I had to get that out. But with Arceus, I literally played it as if it weren't... If I weren't streaming it, got all the Pokemon, got Arceus, ended it satisfied. I think, Zero, that's kind of the important thing. Don't, like... With streaming games, you gotta play it until you're happy with it, right? Like... If you're not having fun playing a game, don't play it. I still remember that Zonky Zero stream. We were like halfway through the stream and I said, guys, I don't like this game. And I literally closed it and we played something else and we haven't gone back to it. I want to because the story was awesome. I still gotta figure out how to cheat in max level for that because the gameplay is so unappealing to me. That's a good way of saying it. Is so unappealing to me, but the story is so cool and I don't want to just Google it. I want to go through and like discover, but I don't want to slog through grinding levels. When I am not watching an FE4 or former FE4 stream, I am watching Zelda. Really? Do you have a favorite Zelda to watch? Yeah, I remember PS4 couldn't handle Horizon Zero Dawn graphics when they came out. PS4 or PC? I thought the PC port was the problem. I thought PS4, the game was like stunning and, 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 Also, how to Telos too. I had to leave before I could see the end of his stream. Verdane's still going well. I mainly stick to 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10, looking for blind runs or 100% or randomizers. Oh, okay. I don't know which one's 3, 4. Well, 4 is Link to the Past. No, 4 is Wind Waker. 3 is Link to the Past. Ugh, 5 and 6. Are those Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? Or is that 10? I'm struggling. I'm sorry. I don't know my Zeldas very well. 3 is Triforce of the Gods. 4 is Isle of Dreams. Okay. 5 is Ocarina of Time. Okay. 6 is Majora's Mask. Right. 10 is Wind Waker. Okay, so I have them completely out of order. Oh, Triforce of the Gods 1. I know you said you wouldn't do Dark Souls with that much time left, but puppy dog eyes. Sundown, if I wasn't hanging out with Soybean after stream, I would absolutely do an hour or so of Dark Souls. However, because I am hanging out with her, at 11:30, I'm going to end. However, I can offer you a trade deal. I can offer you a trade deal. What am I doing tomorrow? Go be a good boy. That's my plan. So 11:30 I end. I'll be fine. What am I doing tomorrow? Tuesday. If you want, I can start at 7 tomorrow instead of 8 for Dark Souls 1. I have no issue doing that. I find grinding experience in games to be relaxing. It depends on the game. Sometimes grinding in games makes me want to just die. Sometimes it's a lot of fun. Trade accept? Deal. Okay. It really depends on the game, I think. Zonky was not the game to grind in. Games with really good combat are fun to grind in. DMC 5, I could find myself doing fights over and over. I mean, action RPGs, basically. I could find myself doing fights over and over again. 13 is Triforce of the Gods 2. Okay. Are they like a direct sequel to one? Interesting. Be a good boy. I would do my best. Sorry, I was AFK trying to figure out what to do for dinner. So since I missed it, what do you think of Horizon Zero Dawn? Like 11 out of 10 story. 8.5 out of 10. Well, okay, let's give it like the real rating system, right? 9 out of 10 gameplay, 10 out of 10 story. I give it a 9.5. I will not answer that. I don't know why I even asked, to be honest. As soon as I asked it, I was like, I shouldn't have bothered. Yeah, 1 or 2 things I didn't like about the gameplay that I'm pretty sure get cleaned up in Forbidden West. Great. And yeah. It'll probably be a 10 out of 10 game. If they keep the story on this level of writing, there is no fucking way it's not a 10 out of 10. I cannot imagine that the storyline somehow drops drastically, though. I've only heard literally beautiful things about Forbidden West. I think Ted Faro is truly the villain. Everything he did made me physically like ill. Every time his voice appeared, I felt ill. I think I mentioned it already. I almost ended stream during the whole reveal that he deleted Apollo. Yeah, Yoshi, exactly. Like Horizon Forbidden Fates. I I was so angry. I was like I think it came across in my speech. I was getting like sporadic, like just yells in. I was like, I was sitting there like, I need to end stream. Like, I am so angry. And it's been a while since a game has made me hate a character so much, which is very good villain writing. That is expert villain writing. When it feels so realistic for a character to do something so drastic. Like that is write that down and take notes, right? Like no clue, still haven't played Forbidden West yet. I don't plan to touch it until I stream a Zero Dawn adventure. Right. I remember you talking about you gonna do that. I'm excited to watch you play through it. So many times in Horizon Zero Dawn, I jumped to a handhold only to plummet to my death. See, that's one of my big things with yeah, same. I mean, I tried to jump and I would just like die or I would miss jumps. That's one of the big things I'm talking about. There's some parts of the gameplay that are clunky. There are a lot of times I thought I was gonna die by like trying to jump from a platform to another one, and it was like, no, you can't jump. You have to jump down to the ledge. So like the platform would be this wide, and Aloy would just like specially insert herself down and then jump back up. Never missed the jump. You're better at this than I was. I think I missed 2. I remember one where I jumped, I saw the thing, and she just fell, and I was like, what? I think the jumps were very well telegraphed. I would have preferred a little bit of light or like emanating from it, especially where to start some of the stuff. Yeah, telegraph's the right word there. I think that's fine for that, for the use. I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah, I never missed one either. In fact, I was constantly frustrated when I tried to climb to one handled only for her to move to a completely different one. I had 2 times where I completely jumped off. Indicated would actually probably be better, because telegraphed is like when you telegraph a movement, you show it to an enemy ahead of time. Oh, Liam O'Brien's in this game. Is Umnak. So there was, I think I was talking about, I thought I heard him. He's also Hunter 03. Oh, he's a couple things in here. Okay. Which makes sense. Usually they have secondary guys do a bunch of backup voices too. I did get blasted into a rock I had to fast travel out of. That's interesting. Yeah, right, that. Yeah. Sometimes our climbing movement was a little rough. We'll see how it upgrades. And fuck Ted Faro for deleting Apollo. I had the same reaction. Had to take a break. I mean, I get what he was attempting to do, but come on, dude. It's like... How do I make like a good... It's like a good example I can compare it to. Like, yeah, has all that research been used? Here's a good one. Has all that research been used for evil? Sure, right? Like, a lot of the stuff in Apollo has been used for bad things. For sure. There is so much more death brought about by the fact they just simply don't have medicine. Like, how many people do you think have died in this world because fucking just penicillin doesn't exist? I also found Teb out of bounds once. Really? That's interesting. These credits might be just be longer than Dark Souls 2. What makes Ted an amazing villain is that he's not evil exactly. just a very selfish, unstable person that destroyed the world because of his ego. He is evil, just a pedestrian sort of everyday evil that is often tolerated in society when you're rich, yet leads to ruin just the same as people who are intended evil. Evil through not caring rather than intent. Yeah, so like a different form of evil. Not necessarily evil in the way that evil is often explained or described. But like, yeah, he's a foil character. What I found interesting is like, this music does feel very Final Fantasy X. He's a very different type of villain than the Shadow Carja were, for example. That guy that just pops out. I can't even remember his fucking name right now, and I just killed him. That was a really underwhelming boss fight. I put a bunch of arrows into his head and I shot him a bunch. The scene after it is way more memorable, where you're fighting off all the destroyers. Mr. I will give some minuscule credit to. He did not sit on it and immediately get Dr. Sobek in his office by any means. Try and fix it instead of try. He did not sit on it and immediately gets instead of trying to cover it up or put whatever fix on himself. Is a typical villain evil just because? That's poorly written villain. Usually a well-written villain should have an actual reason for believing they are right, even if it's demented. I don't know. I've come from too many Edelgards and Micahs. Like, we're gonna talk about Dark. Let's talk about Red Dead 2 again. Is Micah a dick for any other reason than being a dick? I don't think he's a poorly written character. You hate him because he's an ass and a terrible human being. But you never find out why he's necessarily a terrible human being. Because of pure stupidity and hubris. Well, if you count that as a definition, if you count that as a reason for being evil, then yeah, I agree. I think reason, I consider reason to be a little more intent, right? Like a little more like intentional, not intent. Why build a machine meant for killing without a failsafe or something? Yeah, like why? Like, okay, yeah, so you built these weapons that no other nation can hack into and stop. Why can't you? Right? Oh, because if the company gets hacked, then they could shut down our killer war robots. Bro, war is not supposed to be a good thing. Easy to fight. It's like the whole thing about war is like, it's never a good thing. It's always bad. It's always ends in suffering and human suffering and sadness. And it's an important thing to try to happen to help hopefully stave off more war. Does that work? Not necessarily. But removing a lot of the human suffering from war will not make it less violent. Pharaoh doesn't enjoy killing people for like Hellas, for example. Right, Hellas. That's his name. Thank you. For example, but he doesn't care what happens to anyone but himself. Two different kinds of villains. Very different villains. And I don't know, maybe it's because Pharaoh just made me so angry and the scale of his villainy affected us more. But I will give him credit. We cannot prove it was selfish, but we can also not prove it was not selfish. It could very well be. But he still did immediately do what he could. Yeah, nobody wins in war, right? Why make it that you can like almost turn it into like just robots killing each other? Oh, what if the other side doesn't have robots? Oh, then it's no. It's like the other side will have robots. Like the whole there's that one thing that talked about how they were trying to get both sides to buy robots from. Anyway, also I think Helix boss fight was good, but that might be because I died in it. I kind of sauced them. part of the mouse and keyboard aim, right? Mouse aim is very good if you're good at it. So, I thought it was very underwhelming. And that's coming from a person who's a very high empathy. I tried to put myself in Ted's shoes, but I simply could not relate to many of the decisions that he made. I don't know. Maybe I can't relate to it since I'm not a trillionaire. Well, let's get you $1 trillion and find out. Blast bombs, just blast. Yeah. I never really had the chance to do things like Elizabeth's bird situation in which she gained empathy and he did not. Yeah, again, a foil. The idea of what to... Because Pharaoh's not supposed to be, like, intellectually stupid. He's, like, wisdomly stupid. I'm using D&D things here. Like, he and Elizabeth built all the stuff, like, all the robots that saved the biosphere on Earth, right? Hold on. Sorry. Of fucking course. I knew better than that.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much.
I was wondering what happened with you.
So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
God fucking damn it. It is not over, I guess. I do not like you. I really do not like you. I do not like him. I don't think I have seen you have that visceral of a reaction to anybody before. I'm very excited. Oh, it's okay, Joe. It's okay, Sundown. I mean, obviously, that's pretty self-obvious that he's going to be there. Not really master spoilers. Okay, I'm principal. That's fine. That's fine. Be good with John Wick, though. See, before this scene, I honestly thought the game's story was well contained, but Silence literally opened up one of the few plot holes that the story had in the scene, in that scene. Someone had to wake Hades up. It was so hard to bite my tongue when you were meeting Silence, but I do not like him. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we find his dead body or something. But that's fair. Well, even if we find his body, he could have something to say through data logs, right? Like, I don't consider that necessarily a spoiler. It's fine. It's good. We're good. No one's upset. No one's upset. You did the right thing. It's okay. I say a dog, but he is nearby to me. Considering you're still referring to him as him and not the dog. What was I saying? What were we talking about before that happened? Let me scroll back up. You never really had a choice to do things right, or put together a self-detonating function once the machine started going against the protocol. Yeah, like, do something. Something. Or I would never add a self-destruct. Too valuable merchandise. Yeah. Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. It's also different in fighting style. I use the lance and the tripcaster as my main weapons. You preferred the bows and slings. Right. That's true. It's over. Oh god, it's finally over. Or not. I didn't think that would be considered spoiler. No, dude, don't worry. Don't worry, JD. Do not sweat. We are like stuff like that, like a small little thing like that, which I was already 100% sure of. I'm okay with. Yeah, Sundown is very extra careful because we have had people come in and just go, man, let's just spoil games because it's funny. So I know that's not what that was, but we also try and play games pretty blind. So like we're a little heavy-handed. I know we are. I recognize that's part of the I recognize there's a lot more messages than maybe have to, in quotes, get deleted, but I'd rather be on the safe side. I'm sure everyone understands. Something about Ted Faro, fucking idiot. That's what it is. He's a fucking idiot. Oh, he's intelligent. He and ironic, right? It's the opposite. He and Elizabeth, like, both together. He texts Soy that I'm gonna be ready in a minute. He and Elizabeth are both intelligent people. It's just like he has no empathy, no care, and doesn't see past the, I can make a lot of money right now. I can make so much money right now. To the point it deludes him to, I'm going to make killer war robots with no turn-off switch. The Hellas boss fight was underwhelming with how much the constant threat for the... Yeah, with how much he was a constant threat for the majority of the game. I had some Frozen Wilds weapons at that point, so I smoked them. Exactly. What's up with Zorbmore? Like, that's a good word. That's a good word. If it had been worded like, see the results of his plan or something, I wouldn't have considered it spoilery, but saying, yeah, it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. I hate spoilers. I get it. Oh, you're all good. Yeah, you understand. We're good. Ah, we're all fine. The irony is that people were saying Ted Faro is unrealistic, who would make such robots. We'll see in 10 years' time that a lot of people would. You think AI will be smart enough in 10 years to do that? Smells like Elon Musk. Elon has a startup that builds tiny homes that are like 1 or 2 room homes. Yes, definitely. Yes, probably. I'm just throwing the question out. The idea is they're these small compact homes he sells for like $10,000 so that you can bring housing price down. And the idea is like you can move them, you can ship the homes. It's basically it's prefabricated homes, which is something that the construction industry has been trying to do for decades, because shipping homes and pre-built buildings is very difficult because you can't load them on planes. You're not going to load them on boats because otherwise you can only go to coast. So it's trucks, and you have to do oversized loads, which require them to go slower, which require escort cars. And these are ones you can ship easily. And so it's great. Except the problem with housing is the cost doesn't necessarily come as much from the home as it does from the fact that land is incredibly expensive, and the homes fall under trailer park or RV homes, which no government in any location, like locally, is going to allow a mass addition of those types of buildings in. And the land is still absurdly expensive. What I'm getting at with this is he has these ideas, and like on paper they sound great. Kind of. Maybe sometimes. Space travel. SpaceX, probably the best one he's done. Tesla, which stays afloat because of like government subsidies. And this being in the new thing, it's the Boring Company, which will exist in 40 years after it's irrelevated. He's a big dreamer with ideas that just don't matter because they're not improvements. I like this game because it teaches valuable lessons to the player, but that is important in games I play in general. I like games that teach you life lessons. It's good. Hey guys, how about we put some flamethrowers on them, fueled by biomass conversion? Probably why he wants to go to Mars, so we can test them there. I mean, I think humanity getting to Mars is an important step in human evolution, regardless. But anyway. Can we just skip the killer robots and go straight to Frozen Wild stuff, where we just build them to start actually fixing the world? Well, technically, that's what they started as, Zero. They started as fixing the world. And then he went into killer robots once the world was fixed. Who knows? Isn't Phil honored? Starship is one of the ideas that does actually matter. Yeah, Starship is one. Yeah, but I wish he'd spend more of his time on that and a lot less on trolling people. Yeah. No, like SpaceX is a very well done company, but like, well, very well done in its accomplishments. But some of the other projects he starts, it's like, this doesn't solve a problem. It just creates other ones. Anyway, again, the reason I bring up the housing one is because I feel slightly qualified to be able to talk about it because I'm in construction. My dad who worked, my mom and dad who worked in automotive at GM until the GM bailout where they both quit, have a lot to say about Tesla and that I haven't internalized enough about enough understanding of it. I heard Hyperloop literally was literally just to make people think there was an alternative mass transit, not build it despite being untenable. Yeah, I would believe it. It's just like high-speed rail in California. Like everyone talks about, they're gonna install high-speed rail, and they should. High-speed rail is something America needs. It'd be such a fucking game changer in mass transit. The problem is no one hears about the difficulty in building high-speed rail in America. I can't go into that because I'm on too many projects in it. I can't talk about examples. Fair enough. Fix the world, then skip the killer robots. There you go. Thank you for streaming, Taylor. I hope you had. So I have a wonderful rest of your day. Please send her my regards. I will. I also wish everyone has a great rest of their days. You were all amazing. Hey, I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad everyone showed up. Thanks for being here. Because sell more cars. Hey, at least you can play Stardew in your Tesla, right? That's actually kind of neat. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. At least he's pushing the industry forward in that regard. GG's. Tomorrow we're starting at 7 o'clock with Dark Souls. I'll update the schedule to reflect that. We'll be doing Dark Souls on Mondays and Tuesdays. Fire Emblem Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday. Not Sunday. Sunday I'm taking off because I'm going home to see my parents. And then we'll be back again. Normal schedule. But I think that's updated in Discord right now. Words. Anything else? Oh yeah, the end of stream thing. So let's hit the quit. Stream ending. I don't know much about high speed rail. I just know how much of a subject it's been here in California, but that's mostly because it's been. So yeah, yes, exactly. A lot of it's mismanagement. A lot of it's building the rail line. Like where do you build it? And a lot of it's getting the land to set it up, because it takes up space, right? Like everything. But if you haven't already, hey, consider following. That'd be pretty cool. I play a lot of games on this channel. If you want to see me play Forbidden West, it is coming. I can't promise you when. I have a ton of games to play. But it will be coming. I'm buying a PS5 with Forbidden West hopefully on Friday. Of America improves their public transport. I agree. I really wish they would. I really fucking wish they would. Even all of it. But if you have already, hey, consider following. I have a Discord I'm putting in here. Hold on. Bam, right there. Discord. 2 YouTube channels, one for edited and one for VODs. And finally, I'm in a band. Check us out. Best of luck with Dark Souls tomorrow. Maybe place a bet right off to see how long it takes to your first death. That could be kind of funny. We'll see. I've played through Dark Souls 1 before, so I know a little bit about it. That could be fun though, running some predictions for deaths in Dark Souls. I do too. Luckily, New York City, they were far more forward-thinking with their subways than the rest of the country. Cities, generally speaking, are pretty forward-thinking with their mass transit. Philly wasn't with their subways. They were with trolleys, and their bus lines are actually kind of nice. I know it was only easy for my country because of earthquakes leveling areas to let them build out networks early on. Right. I have heard about that, but I'm not going to go into it because if I do and I talk about it, then I'm going to miss. I'm going to be even later than I am. So let's go raid Critias. Critias is great. I love Critias. I've raided him a bunch of times. He's playing Persona 5 on Merciless. Give him some love. We're going to Soy. I'm pressing the raid button. I'll be back again tomorrow, 7 o'clock, hour early. That's the trade deal. And I will see, hopefully, a lot of you guys again. Thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. Peace, peace.